Alright, this is my first vid, so don't judge the lighting or anything like that. I'm in my car right now. Every day I get home from work from the city. I'm working downtown Chicago, and it's like a frenzy getting out of this parking lot. Everybody's got somewhere to go so fast. They don't care. They'll knock you over. They're into you. It don't matter. So I figured I'll take the time and the opportunity every day after work to just talk. I feel like there's all these gadget videos or reaction videos or pop culture videos on YouTube, with somebody with a goofy ass picture, in the thumbnail, looking at something or whatever, and it's just everybody's doing the same thing, and nobody's talking to anybody, And I come from a blue collar background in Chicago. I grew up in a close suburb called Brookfield, and I got two good parents, man. Worked real hard for them to get what they got, and I'm trying to do the same for myself. I'm 32, but I consider myself pretty eclectic, I'm into a whole bunch of different things, and I feel like everything is put towards one thing. Everybody's talking about you have to be a certain way, and I don't know. I've never been that way. I'm into oldies, and I mean that by 55 to 75. I love that music, but I'm also into underground Chicago rap, like 95 to 2003, right? I'm into like weird alien stuff, and I'm into psychic stuff, but I'm also into business and trying to portray myself very professionally while at work, and talk to people certain ways and always be presentable, but I also like to goof around and into health and running and working out, but like I said, I'm gonna start making these videos. I feel like people aren't genuine enough anymore, and nobody can just be everything. I'm not a Republican or Democrat or third party, whatever. My family's been Republican since as long as I can remember, and that's cool. Sorry, the thing's falling in the video, and that's cool. Whatever you believe in is all right, man. Just because you're a Republican doesn't mean you love Trump, and just because you don't love Trump doesn't mean you're a Democrat, or whatever president that came before or that's gonna come after. Everybody's got to be one thing, or make a video about why, people shouldn't be so into one thing, or why they should. It's just everything is so fucked up. I don't know. I think I wanted to say this stuff for a long time. I don't know if I'm gonna get an audience on it or not, but it's just unreal. Like, who cares? Like, why don't people just should be able to want to make money and support their family in a safe way? That's what it always should be. And if there's a party that has more of that than the other, then vote for that party. Just simple as that. And if you follow a religion that you believe means that people shouldn't be homosexual, that's cool. But doesn't that religion also teach you to be kind to people too? So think what you want to think, believe what you want to believe, but people need to stop putting shit on other people. Like, I'm also into conspiracies too, right? Weird, right? I love the JFK conspiracy stuff, or 9/11, whatever, all that stuff. It's interesting to me, right? But I'm also a patriot. So if 9/11 was an inside job, it's hard to believe. My father's a Vietnam vet. Anyway, I know I'm going crazy, different directions back and forth, but I feel like somebody just needs to be real. Somebody just needs to be real. There's a lot more, I think, real people that think like this, that just want everybody to do their own thing and be comfortable, than there are portrayed on different social medias that are for one thing, or telling people how they should act, and everybody's afraid to speak out or just be themselves. So anyway, I feel like I want to talk about, maybe give people one tip or one song or something when I leave each video. Maybe be 5 minutes long, 5 to 10 or something like that. But I am very into Chicago. I love Chicago very much. It's a hard city now. It's not safe almost anywhere, I feel like, and it's expensive as shit. But I do love what it stands for, the sports and the food and the culture and the people. And there's a song by a group called Aliota, Haynes, and Jeremiah, and the song is called Lakeshore Drive. And some of you may have heard it on the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 soundtrack. And I've loved it like forever. And it's just a great, great song. But there's also another good song about Chicago called Walk With Me by D.A. Smart. It's about growing up in Chicago in very dangerous neighborhoods, like talking about 96 or something, 97. And that's about as eclectic as you can get. Like in the one music to the other, about the same thing, but they're so different. But check those out if you get a chance. I don't know if I'm going to name the video. I don't know if I'm going to name this channel something different. But I wanted to give this a chance. And I want people to talk back to me and ask me questions, or just talk to other people that have all these weird things in mind, right? There's no other things that are eclectic. It's about one thing, and that's it. And it's all goofy stuff, which is cool. I like goofy stuff too. I like to laugh, but all these weird videos where these weird thumbnails that people like, and they take a picture of it, and it's next to like a phone or next to like somebody getting squirted with like a water rose in a pocket. It's weird shit, right? But anyway, I just wanted to come out and start talking about that. Maybe talk about health and what I do to try to be as healthy as possible. Talking about sports in Chicago or any other sports. Talking about, conspiracies. Talking about music, whatever. I want to start this. I want to do this. It's always been a passion of mine. And honestly, I just want to do something I'm passionate about. I don't want to just work anymore, just to work. I want to work at something that I love. And that's what I'm doing with this. So I thank everybody for listening. If you got a chance, write back. Let me know what you thought about it. The thing call again. Have a good day.